Hello guys, welcome back to Techie Druid. Milan here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix one of the most common Windows installation problems. You boot into Windows 10 or Windows 11 setup. You reach the drive partition screen and suddenly it's completely empty. You see the message, "We couldn't find any drives," and the next button is grayed out. This issue mainly occurs on Dell, HP, Lenovo, and many Intel-based systems, especially when RAID mode or Intel VMD is enabled. But don't worry, in this video, I'll show you 3 simple steps that fix this issue in almost every case. So let's get started. Step 1. Check if SSD is detected in BIOS. Restart your PC and enter the BIOS. Before doing anything inside Windows setup, first we need to confirm whether the SSD is detected at the hardware level in BIOS. Because if your SSD is not showing in BIOS, the Windows cannot detect it either. Once you enter the BIOS, go to the System Information section. Inside that screen, you should see something like SATA devices or M.2 slots under PCI information. If your SSD is detected, it will show as mass storage or it will display the SSD model name. In my case, it's showing slot 1 M.2 equal to mass storage, which means my SSD is already detected at the hardware level and working properly. If, in your case, it says empty or not installed, then that means it's a hardware issue. You need to power off the PC, reseat the M.2 SSD by removing and inserting it again, or if it's a SATA SSD, check the SATA data cable and power cable. You can also try another slot or another port. If it still doesn't show in BIOS, then the SSD may be faulty. But if your SSD is showing in the BIOS like mine, then your hardware is fine. Now we move to the next fix. Step 2. Disable RAID or Intel VMD. Another very common reason why Windows setup does not show partitions is because the storage controller is set to RAID mode or Intel VMD is enabled. When RAID or VMD is enabled, Windows setup needs a special Intel storage driver to detect SSD. Without that driver, the drive will not appear. Go back into BIOS again. Inside BIOS, go to the storage settings. On my Dell Optiplex PC, I can find it under System Configuration. Then I click on SATA operation. Here, you will usually see two options such as AHCI and RAID. If it's set to RAID, switch it to AHCI. On some systems, it will also find an option called Intel VMD controller. If Intel VMD is enabled, disable it. After that, click Apply, save the changes and exit BIOS. Now boot again into the Windows installation USB. Many times, the SSD will immediately start showing after switching from RAID to AHCI or after disabling Intel VMD. Windows 10 and Windows 11 already include built-in AHCI drivers. So when your BIOS is set to AHCI, Windows setup can detect the SSD automatically. If your drive appears now, your problem is solved and you can continue installing Windows normally. But if you want to keep RAID or VMD enabled, or if your system does not allow you to change it, then we must move on to the third fix. Step 3. Load Intel RST driver in Windows setup. Some modern systems force RAID or VMD mode and do not allow you to switch to AHCI. In that case, Windows setup does not have the correct driver built in, and that is why the drive does not appear. So now, I'll show you how to download and manually load the Intel Rapid Storage Technology driver. For that, you need another PC or your current Windows system before reinstalling. You can download the driver either from Intel's official website or from your PC manufacturer's website. If you are using a newer Intel processor, such as the 10th generation or later, you can usually download the driver directly from Intel's website. However, if you are using an older system like mine, it's safer to download the driver from your PC manufacturer's website to ensure compatibility. I'm using a Dell Optiplex mini PC with an Intel Core i3 8th generation processor, so I'll download the driver from Dell's official support page. On the Dell support website, I'm gonna search for my model name. If your exact model does not appear in the search results, use the browse option and manually select your product series. Once you are on the correct product page, click on Select Drivers. If required, select your operating systems such as Windows 10 64-bit or Windows 11. Then choose the category filter. Scroll down to the storage section. Look for the driver named Intel Rapid Storage Technology Driver. Click Download and save the file. It will download as an exe file. Now we need to extract the driver files from this exe file so that Windows Setup can load them. Double-click the downloaded exe file. When you run the Dell RST package, it opens a small window with two options: install and extract. We do not need to install the driver inside Windows. We only need the driver files for Windows Setup. So click on extract. It will ask you to choose a folder location. You can choose the C drive and create a new folder named RST. Then click OK to extract the files. After extraction is complete, open that extracted folder in the File Explorer. Inside, you'll find a folder named F6. Open the F6 folder and then open the folder named F6 FLPY-X64. Inside this folder, you'll see the important driver files that Windows Setup needs. Now copy the entire F6 FLPY-X64 folder to your Windows installation USB drive. You can create a new folder on the USB named RST and paste it here. Your Dell RST driver is now ready to be loaded during Windows installation. If you downloaded the RST driver directly from Intel's website, the file will usually be named setuprst.exe. When you run it, you may not see the same extract button like Dell provides. In that case, we'll extract it using command prompt. First, create a folder on your C drive where you want the files to be extracted. For example, create a folder named RST Intel. Now open command prompt as administrator. Next, you need to enter the extraction command. You need to replace the path with the actual location of your setuprst.exe file. To get the exact path, simply right-click the exe file and select Copy as Path. Then paste that path into the command. This command tells setuprst.exe to extract its driver files into the specified folder without installing anything. Press Enter. After the extraction process is complete, open the RST Intel folder in File Explorer. Inside that folder, open the production folder. Then open the Windows 10 x64 folder. Inside that, you may see another folder with a version number. Open that folder and then open the drivers folder. Inside the drivers folder, you'll see multiple folders such as AHCI, RAID, and VMD. Each of these folders contain a different type of storage controller driver. The correct folder to use depends on your BIOS configuration. If Intel VMD is enabled in your BIOS, you should use the VMD folder. If your system is using RAID without VMD, you should use the RAID folder instead. Windows 10 and Windows 11 already include a built-in AHCI driver. So if your system is set to AHCI mode, you normally do not need to load any external driver. Once you open the correct folder, you'll see the driver files. Now copy the entire folder to your Windows installation USB drive. You can create a folder named RST Intel on the USB and place the driver folder inside it for better organization. Now boot your system into the Windows installation screen again. When you reach the drive selection page and no drives are visible, click on Load Driver. Then click Browse and navigate to your USB drive. Open the RST folder or RST Intel folder. Select the folder that contains the driver files and click OK. Windows Setup will scan the folder and display the Intel Storage Controller driver. Select the driver and click Next. After a few seconds, your SSD will appear in the list and you can select it and continue installing Windows normally. That's it. This is the proper fix for the "we couldn't find any drives" error. If this video helped you, then like this video and subscribe to Techie Druid. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.